welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Houston Astros going up against Atlanta. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you with Game 6 in front of us. It's an elimination game on one side, but this series feels like it could go either way.
You know, Boog, some of the greatest games in baseball history have been in Game 6, so I'm fired up for this one. And clearly, being at home with a 3-2 lead in the series is a huge advantage, but it's far from a guarantee. They've still got to go out there, handle their business, and not let this get to a Game 7.
And the odds are obviously against any team trying to win a Game 6 and Game 7 on the road. But it does happen. They don't consider this series over by any means. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. Today's starting pitcher, Milo Reeves.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Oh, no. That clips a corner.
This guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Tucker tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The line of the pitch. Just missing there. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count's full. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, it's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location. But somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Big-time power. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it. Running tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
1 ball, no strike.
on its way to the corner. And a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And he deals. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in Game 6 of the World Series. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you have to quiet that down a little bit.
Matt settles underneath it. And that is that. So a run-on-1 hit. No errors and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Houston leads this one 1-0. The hill, Framber Valdez. What do you look for here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. He'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now here is Lance Hargrove. The pitch. Valdez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And the pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-1.
There's a swing and a tap. Pulls it in on the warning track. Okay, let's check out the lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boo. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play.
Lays out. He can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get it out on the play.
They take a long to get a result, but that's bad. Now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So next, Matt. That one way inside. And now the lefty. Fouled off. He was late. The Stros up by a run here in Game 6. The other way. Abreu over to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning. No one left. One inning in the books here. Astros lead it 1-0. Top of the second. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. And a pitch. Diaz, 25 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. And that's outside. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss there.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Dave. Love being a part of these games.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away and a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a split as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And next to hit for Houston, Kerry Carpenter. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge. Bounce to the right. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot a 3-4 knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Jose Abreu up to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Return to the first down. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. Astros lead this one 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Calvin Nash. The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. He had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position. Really good job defensively right there.
And now it's going to be Wesley Baca. That one to first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. One out, base is empty. Missed inside with the curve. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. And there's the strike. Pass and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Addy Costa. Ball 1, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. And another ball. down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Up the middle. Now Altuve handles it on the run. Throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. First pitch just misses.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Outside.
That's outside. And that's ball 1. And the righty deals. And there's the strike. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And it's
runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And the second down. Out in second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing. Even with big time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Base is empty. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit down the line. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
There goes Tucker. Over to the second, tag, and we got it.
Got a fastball on the base pass, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
On the ground, right side, Cash. Throws to first, and that is that. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the rookie third baseman, Roman Dozier. side, and it's 1-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. Abreu takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting in the right field.
Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. He flexes his power with that swing. His second home run of the series, and we're level. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, those slices go right through the middle to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sequel. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Sammy Crow, the next to hit. Down the line. And that drops foul. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Swinging the ball hammered left field. That's down. One bounce off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
I think he put one as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Lifted into the outfield with a base hit. Those always feel great.
Lance Hargrove will hit next. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Crow, the runner at second with 1 away. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches to a minimum. Very nice.
Now it's the DH. In the dirt. And that is ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 3 here in game number 6. All tied 1-1. It's the 6th game of this World Series. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Reeves back to work. That one hooked foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And the pitch. Swirling and a miss. Strikes him out. And there's one down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. Righty to the plate. And there's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And another ball.
All right, so in this at bat, we've seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out. And you can go to short market and go the other way.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
If you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it can be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Now the 0-1. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. And they'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Hawaii to kick the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you back and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyway. Carpenter makes the grab on the run.
Number 2, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Calvin Cash. 0 for 1 and grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Ross. 0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The wind of the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he chases that one. And 2 away now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. But what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Vaca stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one cutting but missing down low. 2 outs, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage games where current averages are just so much higher. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team back right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Costa takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Vaca off of first with 2 away. At the belt and fires. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Here comes the pitch. And another ball.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Roman Dozier waiting for a turn at the plate. 3-2 now. In the air to left down the line. Makes a nice running catch. And the inning is over. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz.
The catcher, Yainer Diaz.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
This one popped up. Cash racing over to make the catch. Now, Kerry Carpenter, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Carpenter, 26 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Left-hand batter waits. And another ball.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The pitch. That's down and in.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Now back, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. And ball 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still tied, 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Roman Dozier. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. This one in the air right field. Tucker on the move. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now back, the right field.
So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Ball 1 there.
1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
And now here is Sammy Crow. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Got him swinging. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Mauricio Franco into the game.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And he's already singled in this game. And a pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Don Serrano preparing to come on if needed. Moreno getting loose as well. And here it comes. That one finds the ball, and the count is 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
strikes in a row for him here. Looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And there's a strike to the outside corner. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball still, 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner at first with no outs here. A little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two now. And another ball. Brandon Marsh getting on deck circle. Payoff pitch. Got it! Didn't make it easy for him on the mound. He still got the strikeout.
Really good ball there. That pitch probably would have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. What a clean filling down the end.
The second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Lance Hargrove. As the lefty gets to work. Way inside.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Kicks and fires. That's outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Pulls that one foul. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is got four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a run. And now with DH, really interesting to see him continue his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great...
Oh, the throw is wild.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did because you trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there. Chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that's a deciding run.
first and second. No outs. Digging in, Mac. Up and in. 1-0. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. That one's in there. That's strike one.
1-1.
That clips the corner.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch for him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
The 2-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And that is a big first out.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you can tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Calvin Cash. And there's a curve through for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play ball.
One out. Runners at first and second. And now the count is even. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or they'll try to speed you up.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fly ball to right. Tucker should have it. Out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Wesley Vaca digs in now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
2 on, 2 outs.
Oh. 1-1.
Sliced hard but foul. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. High fly ball out to left field. Marsh moves under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. The wind of the pitch. Out to center. Vaca should have this one. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
First pitch misses. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And they get Altuve for the out. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Alex Bregman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That one finds the late here in Game 6. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The pitch. And another ball. Yainer Diaz up next. Two down, nobody on. And that's ball four.
Ball four. Take your base.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Diaz in the box with two gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And it falls. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with two gone.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And now Kerry Carpenter in for a strike. And it's a run. And the pitch.
Pressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to figure it out. Those last two pitches were well executed.
Righty delivers. And a ground ball to first. Puts it himself. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Two left for the Astros. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning. Now first baseman, Addy Costa.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one a little bit high. Ball one. Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough the sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0. And a pitch. There's a strike.
3-1.
One hit to right. Tucker should have it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Down the third baseman, Roman Dozier.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
0-1.
Pitch. And takes low for ball one.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
On the ground. Altuve handles it to first. That's the second out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. He's already homered in this game. this is in the dirt. And a good eye there. Two outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Goes down looking. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Franco back to work. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. And he deals. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. Well, there's 1
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mubar on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. That one's in there, 0-1.
I'm at the dish right now. I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Back up. Makes the catch in and over. Rafael Montero takes over on the mound. Here's the catcher, Sammy Crow.
The catcher, Sammy Crow.
And the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. And that's outside. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And the righty deals.
Same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now here is Lance Hargrove. That one finds the zone, And it's 0-2.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's a little bit low. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And next is the designated hitter. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he knows want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but John's not done yet. Got to get that last down before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
And now, Mac. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just got to tip your cap on that pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball to knees.
Is it a tough spot? Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We go to the 9th. And stepping in for the Astros, Brandon Marsh. Franco back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Right side. And there's 1 down. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Infielder shifted to the right, shortstop just to the left of second. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
Well, the game, everyone gets a little tighter, a way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Right side. What a stop. Goes from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
Altuve in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. In there safely.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Runner first with 2 away. Alex Bregman up next for the Astros. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Misses, and the count is 1-2. outside. In the air, right field. And they get Bregman for the out. And that's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Calvin Cash. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Martinez also getting ready. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Anytime if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that ball. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Bases empty, one away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Yeah. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed. They creeping in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these games. Doesn't look like it's anything bad. So I'm in awe of this guy now. Somebody's got to bring this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put him in play.
Now the first baseman, Addy Costa. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch is outside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Trying to send this extra innings. On the ground, right side. Abreu steps on the bag. That's the third out. And we're headed to extras. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner. So we are off to extra innings. All tied 1-1. And we're back. We're in extras here. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Gainer Diaz. And the right-hander back to work. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Yeah, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1.
2-1. Into center. Mack under it. And out number 1 on the ground. Here's the center fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3. And that's off the inside edge. Ball long. Base is empty, 1 away. And here in extra innings. In the air, left side. Under this one. it in, and there's 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Right through there for a strike. Nobody who's going up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Now Abreu crushes one, left field. That's back. And gone. He circles the bases. It's 2-1.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? One of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the middles.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Bounce to the left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So up next, Kyle Tucker. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off. Pena, the runner at first with 2 gone. In there at the knees. Now 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Two outs. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short. They take the force out, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show.
To explore.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Josh Hader.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes a 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Well, 1-run game, Roman Dozier getting ready to hit. Here comes a pitch. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. Second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double.
That's how you respond. The leadoff man comes on, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar, known for his late inning heroics. Way outside. And that is ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
its way to the corner. Tucker pulls it in on the run. And he's in safely at third with runners. Sammy Crow now at the plate.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
There's a strike at the knees. With the winning run at the plate. They're the home team trying to pull it out. And fouled off. Out there to center. And that's like what they said. And they score from third. And they tied it again.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And now the shortstop, Lance Hargrove. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And there's a strike.
Your ball, wood strike.
Trying to keep this a 2-2 game. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter.
Number 8.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. And he can't hold it in. In comes the winning run. And they are World Series champions.
It'll go down as one of the greatest ever in baseball history. The World Series walk-off. What else could you hope for? Such a special series and a heroic moment to end it.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. Let's go down to the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shelby. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.